everybody keeps complaining about the new YouTube algorithm. Just like anything on YouTube, if it gets clicks, you will be flooded with content about it. And right now, the biggest complaint is the new YouTube algorithm. You could argue that justifiably so, people are very upset about the new algorithm changes. One, they doubled the requirements for monetization, going from 4,000 to 8,000 for long form, and then I don't even know how much you have to get to monetize shorts. It's like 10 million views or something. Vented many times that I feel like shorts is not the long game. I don't think it's beneficial for creators to focus on shorts unless they are doing something extremely generic and user-friendly. For example, man on the street interviews or something like that where it's really friendly towards shorts. Otherwise, I don't think that you should waste your time making shorts. They are not monetizable. They do not build up your brand. They can somehow work a little bit for just general reach. But in terms of people seeking your content through shorts, that does not really happen, in which case you kind of, I don't know. I mean, maybe if you could repurpose the long form content you've already made and then put into shorts, but I find that if you're a really new channel, you give algorithm mixed signals by putting shorts, and then it kind of like doesn't know who to send it to. That's if you're a new channel. If you're a little bit more of an established channel, maybe it's better for outreach. The truth is that anybody that makes videos about content or about YouTube or any of this stuff doesn't really know what they're talking about. Even if they're big or small, they don't really know. They can't control the algorithm. Of course, somebody like Mr. Beast has so much experience in the topic and has such a big team and people analyzing things. So, somebody like that is obviously a little bit more trustworthy than a random creator. But for the most part, nobody really knows what the overlord of YouTube or any of these algorithms is actually doing. The amount of channels that I have seen get bent out of shape over the monetization requirements is ridiculous, and let me explain why. If you cannot produce 8,000 watch hours, then you are not making significant amounts of money. Now, I know that the argument is, well, Cam, YouTube is still monetizing that even if you don't reach the thresholds, thus you are still making YouTube money essentially. Well, that's true. YouTube is kind of just cannibalizing any extra monetization that they could have, and they're just taking in, nothing is really changing on their end at all. They're just taking all the monetization. Yeah, that is unfortunate. They are totally doing that. As a creator, it doesn't really change that much about what you're doing, because if you cannot produce more than 4,000 watch hours with your content, then you're not really making significant amount of money, so monetization does not really matter for you. I know that people are also bent out of shape about the shorts thing, but you need to produce so much views on shorts to make money in the first place. Although I will say the 10 million short views is kind of ridiculous, like even by shorts standards, which are very low in my opinion. Why am I personally pet peeved? Anytime that there is something that happens on the internet, it seems like boom, 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 everybody just makes this same video because it's the trending topic, and I get kind of sick of it. Even me, I'm making this video because I've seen so many videos talking about it and complaining about it. It's annoying me, so now I'm making a video about it, even though I'm complaining about everybody else making a video about it, right? Same thing happens with camera reviews. In this channel, I talk a lot about my life as somebody in video production and how I get pet peeved about the camera review channels. And I'm doing the same thing, but complaining about the monetizations and complaining about the people complaining about the monetizations. So we are all on this rat race of chasing the algorithm and chasing whatever slop has been fed to you and then complaining about it. We are in the complaint economy after all. I am trying to make a grand arching point, okay? The grand arching point is that the monetization rules should not change how you feel about YouTube or how you feel about content or quote unquote content or whatever. It should not change anything about your behavior. You are going to have to continue posting or you're going to quit if it disinterests you. The only reason that you would want to post YouTube videos in the first place is because if you have some sort of greater agenda that isn't just chasing the algorithm. Sure, there are videos that are more likely to trend, like if you go and ask trivia to random people at a park, that is probably going to trend if packaged correctly because it's just like a fun video to watch, right? Or there are just things that they're going to perform and they're going to trend. But if you're trying to be a personality or build a personal brand or build your business, these videos are just never really going to get that level of reach. Sure, the videos that tend to do well will be something like, I tried every menu item at the Cracker Barrel or whatever. Like these videos that are so packaged for everybody to enjoy and for everybody to consume, those are the videos that are going to perform well. And honestly, you could probably just tell those videos that are going to do well like that. Whatever, I feel like most people that create content or that create videos or whatever, most of them are mom and pop, if you will, right? A lot of them are talking about niche communities and things that interest them. I had to joink my dog really quick. What would you like to say about content and stuff? She's not that interested. If I was to make a YouTube channel about, let's say, Yorkies, and that was the niche community that I'm in, hopefully it's something that you're trying to do just because you are passionate about it and because you're very passionate about Yorkies, and not something that you're trying to do because you're trying to monetize. Sure, it's a bonus if you get monetized, but that's not the overarching goal, or it should not be. If viewers sense that you are doing something for monetization and you are not being authentic and you are trying to sell them things, you're probably not going to perform well anyways. She's really antsy because there's people in the hallways. In the ever-changing rat race that we are in, it is definitely quite appealing to have a personal brand that puts you above the rest of the competition, or to even have a YouTube following, or to be able to shill things on the platforms. All you have to do is you're going to shoot these videos anyways, and you throw some affiliate links in there, or you're monetized, or you create extra income for yourself through these online platforms. That's very appealing, and that's exactly why we are leading towards oversaturation. That's exactly why we are in this place that we are, which is oversaturation. The platforms are just trying to control the amount of content and the amount of people posting slop, and maybe even discourage some people from posting. When I read these threads or these YouTube videos, when I see these YouTube videos where people are like, oh, it's so defeating, I don't want to do it anymore or whatever, I actually think that that's the goal. They are trying to get less people to do it. And now, easier than ever to just pump a bunch of AI slop. I don't know if it'll even really help the AI slop, honestly, because I just feel like that is too far gone and there's nothing that they can do to stop it. It's cooked, okay? AI slop is coming, and it's coming for everybody. But it's not just the slop, okay? It's also the content creators who chase whatever's popular at that moment, right? They go on the feed, they see what's trending, and they chase it. I am not above this. I will make videos because other people have made successful videos, because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to mix it up though. I'm trying to do some videos of things I enjoy mixed in with the things that the algorithm would like, in the hopes that I can suckle at the YouTube udder, if you will, okay? I am not above it. I would like to grow this channel so that I can funnel people to buying my video production services and my marketing services, okay? So I am not above any of this, but I'm not out here getting discouraged because the monetization rules were increased. That doesn't matter, because that wouldn't matter anyways. This channel will never make any money. Channels in the video space will only make money if they are able to funnel into their services, their products, their affiliate links, or if they're able to get a crazy amount of views, which is very difficult in this niche space. That's why you have people like Maddie Hipoya who are shilling for AI, probably getting paid by these companies or getting paid by camera companies, because it is very hard to get a level of viewership required to actually make money when the viewership is so small. She's rubbing herself on the rug. It's quite distracting. A lot of these communities that people find themselves in, or that people find themselves making content about, are so small that the only way to monetize them is to funnel your viewership into a product, service, or whatever you're selling. Somebody's selling everything. People are selling everything, okay? I did see this one particular food YouTuber that I don't really want to go starting beef with people if they stumble upon this video. This video will get 10 views, so it's okay. I did find this particular food YouTuber who his point was, well, you should just make content because you love it. While I agree, I was one of those people that was making content because I loved it, right? I was making these documentary films. They were taking a really long time to make, and I was putting them on another channel. Yeah, you can make things that you love, but it also does get to the point, especially with inflation and with everything going on, it does get to a point where you want to monetize it. You want to monetize these efforts that you are doing. This is not like a freebie where you're just spending a bunch of time on something. Sure, there are people that you look at their channels and they really do not deserve it. They don't, like, their content is bad, their thumbnails are bad, they don't even have good audio. Like, if you're not even trying, then it's like, okay, you don't deserve it. But there's a ton of people who are out here putting like real effort and they are not being seen. And I think it's difficult, and I think it does weed people out. Posting content right now is exactly like playing the lottery. Sure, you're probably not going to win, but if you do, you're going to win big, and it's going to be incrementally good for your business, for your brand, for just your wallet, hopefully. So that's why a lot of people are playing the game. That's why you have to try to monetize this as soon as possible. But at the same time, I don't know. It's like playing the lottery, dude. Like, you're just going to have to upload constantly and constantly. You're probably not going to win statistically. I've seen stats that it's like 1% of people are the ones that make money off of YouTube, and then like 0.01 or something, or actually make like a livable wage off of posting on YouTube. Sure, there's other platforms and whatever, but for the most part, you're just taking a gamble that you're gonna post. Yeah, there's some truth to that you're gonna have to like it to some extent to be able to do this, but I also sympathize with the fact that it's harder to do it. But I also think the platforms are just trying to weed people out, okay? Like, there's just too much slop getting posted. Other than AI slop, creators are creating creator slop. The creator slop is that they see a successful video, mimic it almost exactly, and then you get boom, 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 boom. Everybody has the same thumbnail, the same title. Take my homework, change it up a little bit. Anytime that a video gets an outlier score, you will get another creator copying that video. And so you just get this platform where just everything is pretty soulless. I don't know what their mission is, okay? Their mission is to maybe weed out some of the people. It definitely doesn't hurt that they're gonna have to pay less wallets. Extra bonus points. Maybe they'll actually get the platform to be more cohesive and for there to be more authentic content if that's what gets rewarded. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we're too far gone, dude. Maybe it's just the golden day of the internet is done and it's just going to be creators basically digging their way through the scraps to see if they could suckle at the YouTube udder or the platform udder. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the future of this platform is or any of these platforms. It certainly feels like they are not using the AI slop, so I don't know. I guess we'll see. The negativity spiral of, hey, let's all cohesively complain about the same thing over and over and all make videos about it because we know that there is a chance that the YouTube udder will throw us in the algorithm for complaining. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Let me know what you think.